Hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing the final episode of Spec Ops: The Line.
Spec Ops!
Spec Ops. That joke's ran its course, I think.
It's totally ran its course.
And
we're doing this a second time!
Yeah, we did this originally when we did our last recording session with the past 3 episodes, but unfortunately, when we ended the episode, the final recording, the first time, the game crashed.
Like how he's a limp.
Actually, I think my whole computer crashed last time.
Did it? No, it didn't crash.
No, yeah, it did. The whole computer locked up.
Not with this. It was later.
No,
we were able to get out of the game and close and everything.
We quit the game, but my computer locked up very shortly after that, and I had to do a hard reboot. And it corrupted the... there are sharks.
Also, look how weird that outline is on them.
Yeah, it's...
Weird outline.
That's Unreal for you. But yeah, it like corrupted the final episode, and I couldn't recover it, unfortunately, so we have to redo it. So yay!
I good thing it was a short one.
Yeah, short and not very complex. It's just story. It's all...
It really is all story. But now the feeling's different.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no actual combat or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
I wonder if you wait long enough, do they like get antsy or anything?
I don't think so, because I don't want to like reveal anything yet. But like we can talk about that in a minute. I don't think they would. But
yeah, I wouldn't think so.
You know, these guys don't move.
Nope. Barely. Their arms shift slightly.
Also, that back of that head wound is bothering me.
Yeah, it's a little squicky.
Squicky?
Squicky is a good word to describe it.
I mean, walked in.
I like how you just turn around like instantly like, huh. Well done, Walker. You did it.
Yeah!
Yay, we won!
We won! Victory is ours.
Yes, I do. Thank you for asking.
See, the thing I like about this is that particularly once you learn what happens towards the ending of the game, the dialogue has such a different weight to it, and a different context.
Yeah, you're saying this before we even know what happens.
I know. I can't hold back.
You gotta. Don't release your nerd load all over this, please.
Ugh. Too bad. It's everywhere.
Ew, it's all over my stuff. But yeah, you can get an intel if you go up the other staircase.
Yeah, over on that side.
It does kind of break the story a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the only reason it jumped into the cutscene was because I was already up at the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's painting this, but he wasn't there.
Mm-mm. He shouldn't know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. That is my toe.
That's my toe.
Yeah, I know. You broke yours, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I never... And one thing, if you notice, like, his vest is just, like, riddled with bullets.
But he's alive.
His bullet... Yeah, the plates in his bulletproof vest, which are, like, ceramic and they should shatter. But this one's, like, steel, so it's, like, Clint Eastwood-esque. Back to the Future.
Whatever works. You're alive. That's all that matters. Sorry. No.
You did? No, you did.
Only 47?
Yeah, that didn't seem like 47.
Well, yeah, and that I could see 47 people dying in the white phosphorus.
I guess, but I mean, okay, if they're only counting civilians, that makes sense, but...
Yeah, like, I think that's all he's counting.
Okay. Where'd he go? Oh, okay.
Look at all the fires everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I love how he takes you... This is the only time in the game where you go upwards, too.
Yep.
Everywhere else in the game, you're going downwards.
Oh, and yeah, Conrad's been dead for a while.
Yeah. You know, because I don't know how quickly a body decomposes, but that's not, like, freshly dead.
No. Yes, they have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just stopped.
And for what? We tried to save you. Your savior. Your talents lie elsewhere.
Ugh.
Going over everything that you did.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't listen. We didn't have a choice. He turned us into fucking killers. This isn't my fault.
See, I like this part where he's mouthing the words that Conrad is saying.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love that.
You create your own. What the hell happened? I don't know. He just stopped moving. Walker, snap out of it. I get it. We have to choose. The truth, Walker, is that you're here because you wanted to feel like something you're not. Like you. Hugo, you left me to die. I'm here because you can't accept what you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Broke you. Colonel? Colonel, please. What's going on, Walker? It's Conrad. He did it. All of it. You needed someone to blame. So you cast it on me. I'm dead.
That's
Such a-
PTSD for you.
Yeah.
I know the truth is hard to hear, Walker. But it's time.
Yeah, which then goes back to what you were saying, is if you stood there, would the soldiers eventually do something? And I don't think so, because they're all manifestation in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
going to
know.
count to 5, then I'm pulling the trigger. This is all in my head. Are you sure? Maybe it's in mine.
Yeah, this is a huge, like, it's one of those games. It's a game that I've never had this happen before.
Mhm. No, this game it's so unique in its execution that there's no game quite like it, and it allows you to shoot yourself. You could shoot Conrad. You can let Conrad shoot you, and each has different variances. But
We are gonna shoot Conrad.
yes, we are shooting Conrad. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, the early 2000s shatter effect.
But it wasn't early 2000s.
I know.
This game came out like
2013.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, just the gun, like, just shattering itself. It's like,
Oh yeah.
I've seen, like, that reminded me of, like, The Walking Dead when they get to the, like, with the one explosion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it.
No, but I know what you mean. Like there's certain effects that happen on that show where you're just kind of like,
Yeah. They had a budget, and you can tell.
oh, it's a television doesn't have a huge budget to begin with.
Well, now The Walking Dead has a much bigger budget.
Yes, but we can talk about that later. We're going to keep talking about Spec Ops.
Yes, this part is actually kind of important too.
It's great. Yeah, he's alone now. There's no one left.
Yep.
Not a single person is left in Dubai.
Yep.
Evacuation of Dubai. Survivors. Too many.
Mm-hmm.
So Walker knows that he wasn't supposed to survive this.
No. After coming to that realization,
Mhm.
there's no way that you can live with yourself.
Mm-mm.
Like honestly, the original ending that I chose was where Walker shoots himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one that I chose as well. I just had Walker just commit suicide.
yeah. Because honestly, if I knew that I had done all this, that would be the only fate that I'd see as worthy.
Yeah, it's like, there's just so much stuff to process in this game.
It really is, and
after you play it through a second or third time, you pick up on all the little nuances.
you really do, particularly in the very first scene, because you see someone getting dressed. It's not Walker.
Yeah.
That's Conrad about to shoot himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you notice it's the exact same uniform that he wears at the end.
Yep, and also he's going out onto the balcony.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so they kind of reveal their hand in the very beginning, but because you don't have all the information, you
Just
don't
assume that it's
Yeah, you assume it's someone else,
Walker.
or it's the person you're going to play as. If they do a similar thing in the Prestige, where they revealed everything you need to know in the very first shot, and then it cuts to black, and you hear he's like, "Did you see it?" And if you didn't see the rest of the movie, you have no idea what to make of it.
Right.
You know. And it's great though. It's absolutely fantastic because it reveals everything you would ever need to know.
Oh yeah.
And this game kind of did a similar thing. You know, until you actually play through the game, you don't know what's going on. You don't understand anything. You know, and you just kind of go through it thinking you are a hero. You know, this is what you're doing, but really
You were
not.
trying to stop this madman from causing the city to delve into chaos.
Yeah, the madman was never there to begin with.
Yeah,
you made him up. You had to create a villain because you needed to feel like a hero.
Yep.
You know, and that's what the best thing about this game is that it flips the whole you know hero thing on its head. You know, and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
and
one of
I
the
love
other
it.
things is that it does a really good job of like just showing PTSD in general.
in a much more realistic light than I think even more serious like media does.
Yeah,
Like newsprint and all that. I think even there it's like simplified.
yeah, they make it seem like, oh, you just need that one person to make it better, and it's all better after you find them. And it's like, no, that's not how PTSD works. Like, it's a very serious mental condition that, you know...
Debilitating even at times.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of the times when, like, if you have, like, certain times when you have PTSD, you can get PTSD-specific service dogs. And those seem to work out pretty well, because it's like...
Yeah, if PTSD was simple, then we still wouldn't have Vietnam vets going crazy right now. You know, if it was as simple as, oh, you just get help, then we wouldn't have those people hearing, you know, a car backfire and immediately going back into, you know...
Yeah, speaking of, like, Vietnam veterans and stuff, my dad's company, one of the guys that works there was a helicopter gunner during the Vietnam War. And he, like, for those who don't know, Vietnam-era helicopter door gunners had a life expectancy of, like, 6 weeks. So you weren't expected to last very long. He lasted the entire war.
Which is incredible.
So, like, if he hears a loud bang, he jumps, like, through the roof. And that's, like, completely understandable, because, you know, it's like, you hear something like that, you immediately think that. You don't think, oh, that's just the door slamming or a car backfiring. You think, oh, crap, I'm going to die.
Oh, yeah, particularly when you have something traumatic like that happening to you, and then... Not only happen to you, but have to live through that over and over and over again for an extended period of time. That's not something you get over.
Right, and yeah, one of the things also is, like, you gotta, like, during that era, it's like, or any combat for that matter, is like, you're surrounded by just constant barrages of just noise and death and so much, like, traumatic stuff.
Yeah.
That... a lot of the times that's what happens, and that's what I really like about this game, is that it doesn't just kind of shirk off PTSD or anything like that. It kind of like embraces it as, this is what happens. So,
and this is what you can expect to happen to someone in this situation, and and his reactions are kind of on par with what you would expect with someone suffering through PTSD, and even his teammates' reactions to him. You know, because in the context of the game, the dialogue is something that I think was done very well in this game, because it had dual purposes. It had the purpose of it making sense in the context of the first playthrough, where it was you going, oh, you're just seeing these horrible things happening. And then it had to work also in the second playthrough or third playthrough or whatever other playthroughs where it would make sense and they're reacting to Walker.
Right.
You know, it's not just like the whole scene I always think of is when you have to shoot the two guys hanging under the bridge. That it's like they're talking to him, you know, thinking that they can't hear what Conrad is saying.
Right.
But really it's they're reacting to nothing happening.
Right, they're like, Walker, what's going on? what are you doing, and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, I like how they definitely implemented Lugo and Adams' dialogue in such a way that made it seem like you never really could truly pinpoint it until after the fact.
Yeah. And it's great that they almost put Walker and Lugo as angel and devil in a way.
Yep.
You know, like it's almost like they almost swap roles at certain points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're very much your unofficial moral compass. But I mean, they're great in the sense that that not only do they feel like real people reacting to these atrocities that you don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
But also they're just awesome. Like I don't think the voice actors of those two people get enough credit in this game.
Oh no,
like they're absolutely amazing. And this game is something that you'll never see tackled in a Battlefield game
or Call of Duty.
Yeah, or Call of Duty. You'll never see it tackled in a Tom Clancy game. At least I wouldn't think so, because they're more focused on
the story,
the overarching story of in the real world.
Right.
And this is great because like this is a studio that I don't know what else they've done really. What Jaeger has done.
Not real. I don't know either. I don't think many games.
Yeah, this almost feels like with Rocksteady, where they did the Batman Arkham Asylum,
mm-hmm.
where it was like the only game that they had done before then was another just a random sort of game.
Right. But they did so much stuff. Actually, they apparently did a lot of stuff. They did Dead Island 2.
Well, that hasn't come out yet.
That hasn't come out yet. Let me get it on their Wikipedia page and I'll see.
Yeah, Dead Island. I knew they were working on Dead Island 2 now, but the Dead Island 2 hasn't come out yet.
They did. Oh, actually, yeah, they only did only like 5 games. Jaeger in 2003. Aerial Strike, Low Altitude, High Stakes. Spec Ops: The Line, Dreadnought, and Dead Island 2, which those last two don't come out for another couple of years.
See?
So, yeah, they didn't do many games, but, they did this, and honestly, I'm glad.
They can do whatever they want now.
Yeah, I'm glad, because it's one of those, like you said, Battlefield and Call of Duty don't ever get into any of those. The most I've seen emotionally from any Call of Duty game is maybe the point in which... Actually, no, that doesn't count because that was me feeling that. Characters showing feelings and stuff like that don't really happen much.
No.
I think the only time I've really seen characters actually show emotions, like proper emotions, is when, and spoilers, in Modern Warfare 3 where Soap dies.
Jeez, man. I was going to play that game.
No, too bad.
No, I really wasn't.
But it's like, that's the only time I've seen people in those games show emotion. Everything else is...
Yeah, everything is done with like a stone face.
Yep. Or it's anger because of baddies.
Yeah. And this game actually makes you feel for what you're doing and feel...
And think.
And think and everything. And it's
and we also have an end credit sequence, so it's like a Marvel movie.
Let's not bring that up. Age of Ultron left me hanging at the end.
Yeah, I was kind of mixed about Age of Ultron personally.
I mean, we're not going to talk about it here, but
yeah, we're not. Yeah, but hey, look, it's Walker, and his skin is patched up mostly, and he's wearing. Oh gosh, he has lots of weaponry.
He has heavy weaponry.
Heavy weaponry. And bodies are still hanging from the posts there.
Well, I wouldn't take those down.
Nope.
Or maybe he put more up.
Captain Walker.
Clearly he's armed.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What's he doing?
Now, you can do a couple things here. You can either do nothing.
Yes.
And
Which
just kind of not...
You'll surrender.
Or, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kill everyone. And since we have an AA-12, we're basically set. But you can die.
Yep, which I just did. I've never actually died in this ending.
Oh.
Before things got bad. We were talking.
Okay, I've never seen this ending.
Never seen this ending either.
Something about going home.
Isn't me or does it sound like he's talking through a radio?
It does sound like he's talking through a radio.
Huh.
See, now there's another ending I didn't know about. There's all sorts of different endings in this game. And it's
yeah,
great.
And yeah, it's really good. Like
It's
if you manage to kill everyone, all of the American soldiers that come to rescue you, it basically is one of those you take the radio like Conrad did, and it's like, gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
Yeah, and
which is what
the
you
whole
said
cycle starts all over again.
Right, and it's what you said at the very what Walker said at the beginning of the game. So it kind of comes full circle with this. It's a cyclical prophecy kind of thing. But yeah, that was Spec Ops: The Line. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have played this, let us know what your thoughts are in the comments.
And if you say it's bad, I'll come and eat your firstborn child
with chopsticks.
Oh god, no! I'm terrible at that.
I know that's why I said it, because Eduardo won't be able to do it.
That would just be forever. That would literally be torture for me.
I know.
I'd be sitting there and be like, oh crap. Okay, let me pick this up.
And then you just like balance it between the two.
Yeah, and it wouldn't. I couldn't do it.
That's why I'm saving your child by adding that stipulation. But yeah, let us know what you guys think of the game. If you liked it, you disliked it, and let us know what you thought of the series, because we really want to know.
Yeah, because this is one. Speaking of the series, I'm going to talk about the actual whole game series for a second, because I've never played any other Spec Ops game.
Yeah,
so
neither have I. I forgot that this was a series.
Let us know how the other ones in the series work, because I know this is the latest of a series of games. So
we've never played the other Spec Ops games.
Yes.
So let us know about those if you've played them.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you thought of the series in general. We really enjoyed playing this game. We want to do more. We have some other plans for other things that we're going to be doing later down the road. But we're going to be probably changing up how we do videos for in the near future. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, let us know. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So we'll see you guys next time with more game stuff. See ya.
Bye.